welcome here. I've been studying on you a little bit, and yeah. First of all, you seem, and he might seem older to you than Noah really is, because you were pretty much living at home. You've been accepted at Tulane, and you put some music. You've been in music for a long time, and you put some music on SoundCloud. And could you kind of take me from there as to what derailed your plans to go to Tulane and how you got to here?
Right, so I was putting music on SoundCloud somewhat anonymously. I didn't want my friends to make fun of me for being a musician. The cat's out of the bag now, but I was making music when I was in high school and I was putting them online. And this one song kind of blew up on SoundCloud. And when I say blew up, it got like some 10,000 streams, which was crazy for me at the time. And I was a record label A&R and a management company reached out to me. And I was blown away. It was crazy. My dream was coming true, and they flew me to LA, and I recorded a song. And I then went to Republic Records for like a little audition, kind of like showcase thing. And I played for them that same day. I got a record deal. So and then I was accepted to Tulane. It was my dream school, and I really wanted to go there. And you know, in most stereotypical situations, your parents would want you to go to college, but they were like, "We cannot afford to send you to college. Go take your record deal. Go be a musician and follow your dreams." So they were very supportive, almost a little too supportive, I think, of the idea. So I deferred from Tulane, and I started writing songs and hitting the road, and it's been the journey since.
What were you going to do at Tulane?
Probably drink and pretend to be a musician.
All right, good. You're an honest man. I appreciate that. So how's the dream lived up to what your expectations were?
I think my expectations were very, were limited. I don't think I knew anything about the music industry when I signed a record deal not knowing what a record deal was. And it's turned out, the record deal was great, it turned out great, but there's a lot of things about the music industry that I wasn't prepared for, and the stress and the travel and the work and the isolation has been hard. But there's so many great, beautiful things I've done and friendships I've made, and being able to play music for a living is ultimately what makes it all worth it. So, you know, the dream has many angles, but I've overall been loving.
That's kind of, you know, the term isolation, you know, you wouldn't think that, you know, you obviously have a lot of fans, and it wouldn't seem like you were isolated, but yet there's a feeling of isolation when you're out there. You're kind of, you're your own man, and you're against the world or the audience, or how does it all interact for you?
Oh, it's kind of being surrounded by a bunch of people who know your art but don't necessarily know you, and you can't really break that barrier. You know, my fans are wonderful, but we're not friends with the fans. And it's hard to have so many people love you and not be able to actually feel that on like a personal, intimate level outside of the show. And it's also just hard to go from city to city every day and not feel like you're in one place. And you know, my community is my lovely band who are my best friends, but it's still hard to kind of feel as if no one else understands what you're going through. Being a touring musician is a really hard thing to explain, and you know, you tell people that life on the road is hard, and like, oh, you're living your dream, it's fine, you're on the road, and there's a lot more that goes into being on the road than just living in a dream. There's a lot of real struggles and real hardships and kind of stressors that come with being on the road, and it can be a lonely place, but like I said, overall, it's always worth it.
You know, you've almost become a spokesman, or maybe an unwilling spokesman, or you weren't prepared to be this, but for depression and anxiety. And you say you suffer from anxiety, which has got to be tough when you're a performer. How is that, as far as like drawing awareness to that? How's that work into your music?
Anxiety plays a huge role in my music. I like to write about what I'm going through, and as I've grown older and as I've kind of gotten into my 20s, I've suffered from worse and worse anxiety and depression. Unfortunately, that's usually the time period in your life where these underlying problems kind of manifest. And so I've been writing about these problems and my experiences with them, and a really wonderful thing that's come as a product of my pain has been connection to other people, and people feeling like they have realized something within themselves through my lyrics, and the feeling of not being alone has been something that I've really wanted my music to accomplish, and I've been very grateful for kind of the stamp of mental health advocate that I've been given, and I'm very happy to take that and move on with it, because if there's anything I can do with my music to help people, then that's the ultimate goal.
And that is really cool. That's great, man.
Thanks.
Glad to hear about that. some great songs have come out regardless of where they're coming from, and we just really appreciate it. Once again, let's have a round of applause for Noah Kahan.